Hey friends, John here, and I'm so excited. I have a brand new way for us to connect as a community to deliver some of the key principles, some of the key teachings, some of the things that really make our retreats and my coaching program so powerful in a way that still embodies a lot of the group and community dynamics, while also creating more accessibility for those that not only want to continue their momentum after retreats end, or maybe have kind of fallen off with some of the things that we do. But for those of you that maybe been kind of circling around retreats or doing some coaching with me, maybe the timing wasn't right, maybe it felt too expensive. And so this is really just something that I'm excited to offer as a way for you to kind of dip your toe in to get a sense of what it is that I do. If you're relatively beginner to exercise, nutrition, mindfulness, and meditation, these are three core principles of what make our retreats and my coaching so powerful. And so I can tell you personally, about 6 months ago, I wasn't really feeling great in my body. I dealt with a lot of injuries. I put on some weight. And I just knew it was affecting my mental health, and it also affecting my spiritual health too. I mean, I was still meditating pretty diligently, but when your body doesn't feel good, it's distracting and it's hard to really go to those deeper places to really feel that connection to God, to spirit, to source. And so this all really works as an ecosystem. And I also knew that, my diet had kind of slipped. When my body's not feeling good, then it's just easier to excuse not eating so well. It kind of all goes hand in hand. And so what I've done with this partnership with this company, Nuvita, who's been a tech company for the past 15 years, they've basically revolutionized corporate and company wellness. So really not only creating corporate wellness programs and structures, which now I have an infinite library of resources in exercise and nutrition, some things in mindfulness, although I'll obviously be taking kind of the lead with a lot of that stuff, but really just delivering the piece that was missing for me. I was praying and manifesting for a technology stack, a stack of things that could really help take the teachings and the things that I wanted to do, the coaching that I wanted to do, and just deliver it to people. So I made a pretty big investment in this, but I'm so excited. Our app is ready to rock and roll. The pieces are really simple. It's not going to be easy, these 6 week challenges, but it's really quite simplified in terms of how it's laid out. Whereas you probably in the past might need a nutrition app, an exercise app, and a meditation and mindfulness app. Now it's all put into one place. And the thing that New Vita identified in me, that I'm really excited about, is that coaching and the accountability and the community and sort of the gamification, sort of the challenge aspect of it is really what takes this from just something that kind of lives on your phone and maybe you don't interface very much with, to now something that hopefully, if you say yes to this, will get you inspired to do a few things. And those three things are to get moving, to exercise, to start being more mindful about what we put into our bodies and how we eat. And also to start to develop a meditation and mindfulness practice. And so, if you guys know me, you know my retreats. These are just three of the core principles that I really believe in to really living a happy and healthy life. About 6 months ago, I joined a group wellness gym, a group fitness gym, and now I'm going to work out at like 6 in the morning. I'm getting up at 4:30. The accountability, the group dynamic, it was such a game changer for me. It really created. Also joined a yoga studio as a teacher recently, but now I'm getting to take classes and go through their contrast therapy and breathwork sessions. I've really leaned in a lot on my own personal journey into community the last 6 months. And I got to tell you, I'm going to turn 40 pretty soon, and I feel amazing, guys. Like, I feel as good as I've ever felt. So when this partnership opportunity came into the ether, it came into my life. I really was just like a full on heck yes. I mean, it was a pretty big investment, but I knew our community could use this. I knew people in our community would really benefit from this. I do want to take this into companies and corporations at some point, and I'll kind of get into that later on and how maybe I can, ask for some support of our community. But for now, guys, it's really about delivering this to you and giving you something that hopefully will really help you. Like I said, those key tenets of moving, of getting yourself moving, of being more mindful about what we put in our bodies, and lastly, about creating meditation and mindfulness. If you commit to these 6 weeks and you give effort to it, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel, I would say, amazing if you really go for it and you really challenge yourself. What I like about New Vita and then the way that we've structured these challenges is it's all science based. So you guys know me, I'm not really dogmatic in terms of like a particular lineage of things. I think there's many ways up the mountains to wellness. But I do believe in data, I do believe in science. And so what they identified is, heart rate tracking as far as exercise concerned really equates to effort, and effort is what to create equates to results. So when you sign up for this, if you don't have a heart rate monitor, if you don't have an Apple Watch or a Garmin, we can get you set up with one of those really affordably. We also will help you if you want to get a scale, if you really want to track and know your progress, not in terms of just weight, but also body mass index. So really just good measuring sticks of how much effort you're giving and what the results are on the scale. The nice thing about the effort piece, as opposed to just like a strict program of yoga or weightlifting or something, is you can really choose your own adventure. If you want to start running, if you like to lift weights, if you like to do hit works, if you like to do Pilates, if you like to do hot yoga, it doesn't matter what it is. You're just going to have certain metrics to hit throughout the week of getting your heart rate up to certain markers to know that you're really getting to where you need to go. So I love the flexibility of that. Myself, I also have a team of people, coaches that are going to come in and help if you want curated exercises, if you want programs, if you want, resources, or choosing a gym or choosing yoga studio. We're happy to jump in and help you with that stuff, really handhold you through the process of really figuring out what the best workouts are for you. From my last 15 plus years as a yoga teacher, personal trainer, really going to give you these resources just on a platter so that you have them. Nutrition wise, the ethos is really simple, guys. I haven't been over the last few months calorie counting or even doing macros. It's really just been about eating whole foods. Like, I just really cut processed foods completely out of my life. I've gone kind of onto the ends of keto and carnivore, but really it doesn't matter. Like, you could just eat lots of whole foods and feel really good. If you have more specific goals, getting to a certain level of threshold of protein is really kind of going to be another main emphasis. A lot of us are just protein deficient. So, and honestly, if you focus on just eating like protein dense, really lean cuts of meat, fish, and things like that, you'll get to where you need to go to reciprocate your workouts. And then vegetables, fruit, grains are still okay. Like, all of that is okay. But if you also have restrictions or limitations, I've been a vegan for 10 years at one point in my life. Happy to help you with that as well. And then the last piece, you guys know me, mindset is really the key to all this, guys. Like, really make a conscious decision that you want to start to become somebody new is going to be the catalyst for all of this to happen. So meditation is my favorite tool. Breath work is my second favorite, or 1A tool, right? And they kind of go hand in hand to really past the thinking mind and really going into those deeper layers of the self. So once we start to figure this out as an ecosystem of its thoughts that create emotions that then drive decisions, then we can start to really feed all of these, areas of our life in a just much better way. If you're new to meditation and breath work, it's going to be really simple. We're going to just start end the day with breath work and meditation. We're going to ask you to take one short brain break throughout the day to just kind of do a nervous system reset. We're going to help you to cultivate some of your current belief systems and understand what those are, but cultivate some new ways of thinking and being, especially if you have some of those limiting or damaging beliefs. And so this is all going to be included in this, guys. We're literally going to give all of this stuff to you. I had an initial thought to charge for this program. I think it's going to be incredibly valuable. I know it's going to be incredibly valuable. It's also our maiden voyage with this too, so I'm sure there's going to be some, kinks and stuff to work out with the tech. But so far I've been using it. It's super user friendly. Like, I'm not super technically savvy. It's really easy. It's really intuitive to use. And I'll be there. The team will be there to really help and support you. So what I wanted to do, and when this finally actually felt good to make this video and send it out, was I just had this moment in meditation where I was like, I think I'm just going to tell people to pay what they can or pay what they want. And honestly, I think if you do pay something, it will give you skin in the game and you will get better results. Like, my trainers, my coaches, my people that I've invested in, when I've invested, I've put more effort into it. So I would say that's an invitation. But if you just don't have it, or if you even want to play, just wait and see, sign up, jump in, get in, test it out, see if you like it. I'll give you my absolute best in terms of the coaching, the support. The team will give you their absolute best. I'm taking care of all that stuff in them. I really just want to give this to people. I want people to feel good. I want them to feel like they actually are a better version of themselves 6 weeks from now. And again, if you jump into this, guys, if you say yes to this, if you follow along with some of the programming, if you ask for help and resources and reach out, we will give them to you and you will feel better after those 6 weeks. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. I know this has been a bit of a long-winded video, but there's a lot that's gone into this. There's a lot that I want you to get out of it. And I want you to know that you're fully supported throughout the process of this every single step of the way. So that's it. That's the offer. If you just are willing to say yes, say yes. If you can put some money into the mix, put some skin in the game, that's great. If you want to play wait and see, and or you just can't right now, that's totally okay too. But just want to send you guys lots of love wherever you are. Thank you for watching this, and hopefully see you in the Better You Challenge real soon.